welcome back. Today we are continuing Do Not Take This Cat Home. And I think we're gonna go to the carnival. Because what could go wrong in a carnival? You spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, faro boat. Rides you've been on before. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts. Games you've played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy. Food you've eaten before. And it was all delicious. All things you've enjoyed before, see? You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet, still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. You start to wonder if maybe you should just... When you stop in your tracks, you see something new. An attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors? It sounds kind of lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else is there to do? Let's enter the maze. You enter the maze. I like a maze of mirrors. I think they're a lot of fun and kind of creepy. A few rooms in, and you notice that the mirrors aren't all weird. Some just show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, and so very, very... Maybe this was a mistake. Why did you think going into a maze of mirrors was a good idea? Even if it was something new to experience. I can't do this today. You turn around to head back the way you came, only to bump into a mirror. Ow! What the? Where's the exit? You try again, only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you've realized that the way you came in is completely gone. Okay, don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down and pick it up. Meow. What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn-looking flashlight. Oh. Curious, you flick it on. I thought it was going to be a cat. Huh? The light doesn't look very... Crap! The lights! Did the power go out? Or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out your phone to check the time, or maybe call the police. Your phone is dead. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light it emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there was probably not that much juice left. Best to reserve it for a worst-case scenario and feel your way out. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, you can do this. You take a calming breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, daring adventurer. Welcome to the Mirror Maze. Would you like to know how to navigate the maze? Yes, I need help. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. You're in a bit of a jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands. Or rather, good paws. There he is. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When you enter a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the path before you for a second, and also what lies beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kitties, just go where they are, and you'll reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only things in here. It is highly suggested that you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please take caution when advancing to the next room. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. And you can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left, go center, or go right. The choice is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful kitties in sight, and all the paths lead to a mirror or something else, it's recommended that you stay put. And just maybe it'll work itself out. Now, for your navigation tools. That flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left. It'll only let you get a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5 times. So try not to use it all up at once. You can keep track of your progress through the rooms up to the left, and your lives up to the right. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. Why only 3 lives, you ask? Because you're soft and squishy. It wouldn't take much to damage you beyond repair. And besides, you're human, and humans only have the 1 life, yes? And yet here, you get 3. Don't you think you ought to show a little more gratitude? And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? Can you let me go? Your request to forfeit is denied. Let me out of here. Screaming is not allowed in the maze. Alright, I'm ready to play. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, next room. Right. Okay. Left. Stay. This room feels off. Just wait. I think something just changed. Left. Okay. I was hoping that was right. I was not sure because the room to the right looked worse. Help. Left. Okay. Stay. We will just wait. Okay. Center. Right. 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 If we keep going right, are we just gonna go in a circle? Because I keep going right. Okay. Center. Okay. Nope. Stay. Left. Center. We are almost out. I'm so excited for us. No. Center. What the fuck? Left. Okay. Here we go. Just a few more rooms. Okay, last room. Whoa, did it! You see it! The exit! Fuck yeah! You run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts. Just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into the glass. Aw, man. Except, you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. And on the other side, you see an endless white void. And... hello? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around. Aimless. Faceless. And empty. So empty and listless, they don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, a familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you can't make out the sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. The glass goes dark. Then you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped, with only yourself as company. Ending 19. You beat the maze! No, I don't even know you. Okay. No need to get snippy. Let's begin then. 3, 2, 1. Go! Alright, let's see what happens if I die. Suddenly, the lights turn on. Your eyes burn from the sudden brightness. As your vision adjusts, you see that you're completely surrounded by mirrors. The reflections, all grotesque in unique ways, look nothing like you. but they do look hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Was there even a way out to begin with? You bump back into a mirror and feel a hand firmly grip your shoulder. Chomp! Ah! There's a sharp pain in your other shoulder. You rip away, looking back to see some thing leaning out of the mirror. Its face has no features, save for a large, gaping mouth, stained in your blood. Looking around in a panic, you think that the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you'd come in from is long gone. You're surrounded, and every time you blink, you could swear the mirrors were getting closer and closer and closer. Your horrifying reflections looking hungrier and hungrier and ending 20. You failed the maze. Sad face. Let's do something else. There's got to be a better way to spend your day off than wandering around staring at weird mirrors. Now what? And that just takes us back here. Alrighty. The carnival was kind of a short one. But I think that'll be it for today. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to join your reflections. Check out my Patreon, where I do achievement hunting and other fun extras. Stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!